I returned to my hometown, only to find that everything had changed. Both of my parents were gone. The home that once belonged to me was now being farmed and lived in by strangers. To make matters worse, my only brother was locked away in prison. With nothing left, I packed my bags, not knowing where to go. I ended up wandering by a small stream. As I reached down to feel the temperature of the water, a mysterious old man appeared out of nowhere. He took one look at me and knew I was a man who had seen the horrors of war. He led me to a picturesque spot by the river. Then, he claimed he had seen someone walking right beside me. Based on his description, it sounded exactly like my parents, but I was convinced the old man was lying. After all, my parents had passed away long ago. There was no way they could be walking alongside me. But the old man insisted he had the gift of second sight. I brushed him off, focusing instead on pulling fish after fish from the water. As evening fell, I shared the day's catch with him, and that's when the old man looked at me and said, all I had to do was cross the ridge on the other side. It would lead me straight into a beautiful valley. Deep inside, there's a legendary base waiting. If you're lucky enough to hook it, make sure you say hello for me. I followed the old man's directions to find that sacred spot, and sure enough, I stumbled right into the valley he described. I dipped my hand in, feeling the chill of the water once again. Suddenly, that legendary base leaped right out of the surface. I made sure to pass along the old man's greeting. After that, I headed into town to stock up on some supplies. The sheriff took one look at me and knew I was a veteran. He reached out and shook my hand.